What is going on, you beautiful boys and girls out there? I hope you are having the most blessed day of your life today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about a special topic. New Year's coming up, 2022. Everybody's setting their goals, setting their resolutions. I'm going to be better at this. I'm going to be better at that. This is what I'm going to work on. So today I want to share my top 3 tips to set these goals, to make sure they're process-oriented goals and that you actually achieve them. So a year from now, man, we're sitting here and we're better versions of ourselves and we are accomplishing those goals. So before I get into it, I just want to say, thanks for tuning in. If you find any value from any of this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. All right, so let's get into it. So for about 15 years, I set New Year's resolutions and they all went very poorly. These resolutions ranged from pretty much like, I want to read more, I want to lose weight or get back into shape, or read my Bible more was always one. And then usually what happens is about 5 weeks in, Super Bowl Sunday hits, and by that time all motivation is gone and I've completely quit my resolutions. This is a very common thing, see this happen a lot. And so why is that? So I think first we need to realize that, hey, our motivation right now is going to be really high, right? We're pumped about making these changes, making these better things with our life. We're fired up about it, right? But we need to realize that only lasts about 3 to 5 weeks. And so once that motivation is gone, we need to have these systems, these habits, these daily routines that propel us forward. Well, how do we do that? Let's talk about that today. So first, we need a why. We need a mission bigger than ourselves. So when I was first setting out to kind of change my body, change my mind, change my habits, my life, I wrote out my why. My why was I want to be an on-fire dad, an intentional husband. I want to lead people. I want to do all these things, this vision that's put on my heart. I wrote this down and I put it on my bedside table. It's the first thing I saw every day. So if you're setting a goal today to lose weight or whatever that is, write down why. Why is it so important for you? Do you need more? Do you want to have more energy, be a better husband, be a better dad, be a better wife, have more energy daily? You want to be around for your great grandkids. So it's important that you get your body healthy and into shape. If you want to read more, why is that? Don't want mindless time. Get your why down and look at it every day. Because I promise you that motivation is going to fade and you're going to need something deeper to propel yourself. So my first tip here as we go is I'm going to say, the first thing that you have to do is write down your goals. Look, a goal that you're just thinking about is just a daydream. I want to make $1 million. I want to have a 6-pack. I want to have all these things. That's awesome. Well, how are you going to do it? Number one, you got to write down your goals. So get them on paper. Okay, don't make a goal also that says, I just want to lose 40 pounds. Write a process-oriented goal down. So when you're saying, hey, maybe my ultimate goal is to lose 40 pounds in 2022. Well, what's that look like? Make your goal what it looks like. So write down, I'm going to do daily walks at lunch. I'm going to meal prep and eat healthy lunches every day. I'm going to skip those morning donuts. Whatever those things are, you just kind of reverse engineer and work your way back through what's your week look like, what's your month look like, what's your day-to-day look like, and set those goals for yourself. That'll help you achieve it so much better. Number 2 is I'd say start in small incremental steps. I see way too many people doing this where they say, I want to make $1 million. I want to get a 6-pack. These crazy goals, right? Start small, dream big. So what do I mean by that? I think that when I say, first off, start small, don't set the goal of going to the gym for 2 hours a day. Like, look, I got 4 kids. I got a busy life, right? Like, I'm not going to the gym 2 hours a day. A lot of days, the best I can do is a 4 or 5 mile walk, and maybe I get to the gym for 20, 30 minutes, something like this. So set small goals for yourself. Maybe just start small and say, you know what? I haven't moved my body in years. I'm just going to start small by walking every day for 15, 20 minutes. I haven't opened my Bible in a long time and I want to make that a goal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read 5 minutes every night before I go to bed or every morning. Something sustainable, and build that habit. Once you get momentum going on your side, it's a whole lot easier to reach. So that would be my next thing. Another big thing here, guys, is look, don't reward yourself with food. If your goal is weight loss, you're not a dog. Don't say, well, when I lose 10 pounds, I'm going to reward myself and binge with all these terrible foods. Just make your lifestyle able to sustain these things. Like, I eat pizza every single week. I eat ice cream with my kids a lot. I build these things into my life. Well, how do I do that? With meal prep every day. I fast for breakfast. So I'm going to win some of these early battles. And then you know what? If I eat a slightly worse dinner, that's okay. It's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, I'm going to eat really healthy. So don't reward yourself with food, guys. That's a big one. The third goal I'm going to get to here is accountability. Now, ideally, you're accountable to yourself. I have a saying that, look, if you really want something, you need to be you need to have that integrity to yourself. There's nothing more important than that. But let's be honest, integrity to yourself is only good for so long. And then again, when that motivation falls off, you really need to be accountable. You can hire a coach, you can hire a trainer, you can hire any of these people, or you can just surround yourself with people that are like-minded, that are also trying to achieve your goals. Show me a person that hangs around with 6 people that go to the bar every day, and they'll be the 7th. Show me a person that hangs out with 9 people that go, smoke cigarettes every day, soon they'll be the 10th. 10 people that are obese, you'll be the 11th. Conversely, you hang around with 7, 8 people who are looking with that growth mindset to maybe get fit, get their body in shape. This is what they're doing. And guess what? You're going to be that next person too. So surround yourself with people like that. Now I kind of want to take a minute to kind of share my process, my goals, a couple goals that I set for 2022 too, and kind of how I went about it. Maybe somebody has a takeaway from that. Then I have a special guest popping in here in about 1 minute. So stay tuned for that. So what I did first is I grabbed a blank notebook. This notebook right here actually, and all I did for the first few days was just jot a few notes. I have 5 categories that I try and win at: faith, fitness, family, finances, and friendships. So I have those big categories and I start journaling down what are some of my goals. I start to get a vision in my head. I prayed over my journal for about 2 straight weeks and said, God, put a vision on my heart where you want me to be a year from now, and you guide my steps. Now, maybe you don't have faith like mine, and that's okay, but just kind of start to think about that vision or where you want to be. I want to be a year from now where I'm proud of myself, right? So I started to do that, started jotting notes. Then what I started doing is just breaking it down into categories. Okay, for finances, for the things I want to complete, and then I just reverse engineer and work back to some of those goals. So, right now I'm working on setting up passive income streams. Well, what's that look like? Okay, we need to invest a certain amount each quarter, which means each month. So we break it down. This is how much we need to invest. Is some of my fatherhood goals, man. I want to be more present. I want to put my phone away a little bit more in certain times. What's that look like? I'm going to finish my 3rd ebook here in a couple months. Like, these are goals that I'm putting down and sharing. I have one crazy goal that I'm going to tell people now. I want to start an international holiday. I want to use my network and network with all these other huge accounts and things to literally start an international kindness day where we just do frickin' random acts of kindness. Now I looked this up. There is one in February. So maybe we just impart upon that or something. But I literally want to make a big day where everyone's just helping everyone, man. And we just see what a great world it is. That's another weird one that I have in my life. But whatever your goals are, just stick to them and just keep that vision in your heart. Keep it strong and reverse engineer it back. I also have one special guest that wants to come in here real quick. It's the cutest guest in the history of my channel. Where are you, biggest angel? This is my angel daughter. What are your goals for 2022? What are you going to crush in 2022? You're going to be at high school math?
Yeah.
She's going to start setting her goals. Show them your muscles. Show them your muscles. Oh, this is a champion right here. Say, we love you. Thanks for watching. We love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Set those goals. Make them smart goals. Get after them. And let's create the best you. A year from now, be proud of yourself. Have the best day, guys.